because it sounds like when you read it, it sounds like that his mom and his dad spoiled him in a way, or they at least attended to his every need, and rightfully so. I mean, an angel of God came down and said, "Hey, you're going to have a son." And I think if God came down to me and you and said, "Hey, y'all are going to have a son," I mean, if an angel appeared, we would be like, "Let's take care of this kid extra special or something." Not that we wouldn't, but I can imagine it would be different. And in the story, Samson sees a Philistine woman, which is off limits, you know. Samson is a ladies' man. He sees a Philistine woman. He sees a woman of the Philistines. Tamara, I believe, was her name. Tamara was. He sees her. He wants her. He tells his parents to go down to get the woman for him. They said, "Hey, can't you choose somebody from your own family, your own bloodline at least, from the Jews?" He says, "I want this one," and they go and get her for her. And anyways, he definitely has a problem with women. And the women that he chooses are not of his blood, the Jews, as God specifically said, do not marry outside of your own family, so to speak. Not incestly, but you get the point. And he can't. And this is all an analogy for Israel, the people of God. They go a whoring. They go a whoring after other nations, so to speak. They can't completely do away with the people that God says, "Hey, get these people out of your life. Get this sin out of your life." They keep bringing it back in. And very much, a lesson for me at the moment, as well, when it comes to eating. But anyway, so Samson, in the story, he loves a couple women. Well, he's with a couple women. He obviously has a problem with women. But he meets Delilah, and Delilah, he says he loved Delilah. Now Tamara, the first woman, was burned and killed because, and Samson revenged her death greatly. But she also lied to him. Samson told a riddle, and her brothers and fathers and her kinsmen came to her and said, Go into your husband and get the answer to this riddle for us so that we don't look stupid." And so she went and cried to her husband, and of course he wanted to please her, and he told her the secret of the riddle. And then of course she went and told her kinsman the answer to the riddle, and Samson said, "Hey, you wouldn't have known the answer to this riddle if you hadn't cheated my wife, if you hadn't talked to my wife and convinced her to basically do me wrong to a certain extent." So they burn her. He wreaks havoc on the Philistines, and I'm sure there's a time of mourning for him because I'm sure he loved her. And then he goes and meets, it specifically says that he falls in love with Delilah.